Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, Cranston, Rhode Island, and EliteThrowsCoaching.com. All right, we are coming to you with week 4 of our online team training. Week 4, we make a little bit of a switch. You can see weeks 1 through 3, we were doing a lot of high intensity, a lot of interval style work to get your butt in shape for the season. Now we're going to start to build strength. So you're going to notice that this week when you receive your email on Sunday night, your workouts are going to take a little bit of a change from what they've been doing the past 3 weeks. Okay, so your athletes, you or your athletes, whoever this is for, you are going to notice that it's a lot more strength based. They're going to be able to use a lot more heavy weight, and it is much more of a powerlifting style workout. Okay, so we are building their strength. We are getting them stronger, and this is going to last for about the next 3 weeks or so. Okay, so again, we are making a switch. This means for those people out there, we say it every week. I know there are people out there who are watching these videos and they're trying to create their own workout. They're trying to create their own program. Believe me when I say this, you have no idea what we are doing. I would not in a million years, if I had first started as a coach, or if I had first started as a gym owner and looked at the videos that we do here online, I really wouldn't be able to know what was going on without the workout. So if you want the workout, make sure to go to EliteThrowsCoaching.com, click on the tab that says Online Team. You can sign up, $14 a month. You get the workouts every Sunday. You get this video every Sunday. We're also now doing a lot of med ball, sprinting, and plyo work that's in the workout. You also get a focus point that you should be thinking about when you're in the circle that week. And you get to be part of an exclusive Facebook group where you can post videos, you can post questions, you can rant, and have the support of about 70 people who are in that group. So, without further ado, we're gonna, oh, by the way, brand new t-shirts. So you gotta be a member of the gym to get. Sorry, people out there in internet land. We're going to turn the camera around. Coach Anise is going to take us through the workouts for day 1 and day 2. Okay, everybody. So just like in the past, we have our main strength movement on day 1, which is a squat. After the main movement, we are going to move on to a secondary movement, which is a barbell push press. So remember, when we say push press, we want you to push with the legs. So Coach Anise is going to drive with the legs and then drive the bar overhead. So very much mimics a throw, where the legs are leading the upper body. And you can see here, you want to, in the workout, you're going to see that the weight you select is going to be heavier this week, and it's going to get a little bit lighter and faster every week after that. All right, the next exercise that we are going to do is a glute ham raise. Now, glute ham raise, GHR, GHD, whatever the heck you call it in your gym, glute ham raise is one of those exercises that you might not have the actual machine in your gym or in your facility. That's okay. If you don't have a glute ham raise, I would do a RDL, a Romanian deadlift. All right, so Coach Anish is going to bang out 1 or 2 of these. You can see we're going to go all the way down flat, and it's like doing a really nasty hamstring curl, calf raise combo. It really works everything in the posterior chain, all the way from the middle of your back down to your Achilles. All right, great for your sprinters, but also great for your throwers as well. All right, next couple of exercises that we are going to do on day 1. The first exercise is a walking lunge. So Coach Anise is just going to put a dumbbell in each hand. Now when you do walking lunges, as you'll see, he's going to take a really big step. So he's not taking a little step, he's taking a nice big step, getting a big stretch in the hip flexor of that rear leg. So you see big step with the left, so he's getting a big stretch on that right hip flexor. Next exercise that we are going to do is a classic one that we love here. That's the recline row. So recline row, what we're going to do is we're going to hang under the bar, pulling ourselves up to the bar. So just keep in mind, look at how he keeps his hips up the whole time. He doesn't drop his butt down to the ground. Hips are up the whole time, and he's pulling with the arms. Last thing that we're going to do on day 1 is a repeat jumping squat. Yes, Coach Matt is a little bit crazy, and he puts explosive stuff last. We do that for a reason, which you will see later on in the workout as the weeks progress. So repeat jumping squat, we're just going to squat down, jump in the air as high as possible, and squat down. So we are looking for that squat position. This is not a jump with the calf. This is a jump with the quads. All right, guys, that takes care of day 1. Now we're going to move on to day 2. All right, we are on to day 2. Now, what we're going to show you in day 2 is that you can really mix up the workout a little bit if you don't have certain pieces of equipment. So after your main movement on day 1, which is that bench press, you are going to move on to a floor press. Now, floor press essentially is just like a bench press, but the elbows are going to stop when they hit the ground. You're going to pause when the elbows are on the ground and then press. Now, Coach Anise is using a Swiss bar. Now, Swiss bar just puts the hands in a much different position. If you don't have a Swiss bar, you can use a straight bar or any other type of specialty bar that you might have at your facility or at your gym. Coach Anise is banging out a few of these just to show our team. There we go. So pausing at the bottom and pressing up to the top. So you see there's that slight pause to break up the concentric and eccentric chain. All right, the next exercise we are going to do is a lat pull down. Now, the lat pull down that I like to do uses a shovel type handle. So we're just going to walk on over here to the lat pull down machine, showing you guys how we rearrange the gym as well, which you've probably noticed. So that's the shovel handle. You can see just like that Swiss bar, it puts the hands or the palms facing each other. Now look at, if you don't have this particular bar or if you don't have a lat pull down, you can do pull-ups. You might have a neutral grip style pull-up at your facility or on your power rack. That's perfectly fine. You'll see the sets and the reps allow you to use some heavier weight. So for your athletes, their body weight should be good. So Coach Anise, let's see a few of these. You'll notice he's not like, throwing himself backwards to get the bar moving. He's just pulling those elbows down and his hands are like hooks. I like to think of the hands as hooks and that the elbows pulling down are doing all of the work. All right, next exercise on day 2 is a dumbbell incline press. Again, we've done these before, but we're just gonna grab 2 dumbbells. We're gonna get on the incline press bench. Everyone should have one of these or an adjustable bench at their facility. We're just gonna drive straight up, pressing the dumbbells to the ceiling. Okay, pretty simple, pretty basic. There we go. Next exercise that we are going to do is a face pull. Now, I like to do face pulls with either rings or the TRX. You can see there in the background, the TRX are those yellow and black straps. The rings are just gymnastics rings. Now, if you don't have these, you can use ropes. You can even use bands and do face pulls with bands. You can rig something up. Whatever you have, it will work. It doesn't have to be exactly what's here in the video. So you can see if we look from the side, Coach Anise is starting, leaning very far back to get some resistance. And when he does the face pull, he's going to pull his elbows nice and high, and his hands are going to finish over his head. Now I'm going to walk around and show you what's going on here. As he does the face pull, you can see what this is doing to the back of his shoulders. We're getting a lot of work. The back of the shoulders. This is good for your rear delts. This is good for your rotator cuff, labrum, shoulder girdle, GH joint, all that stuff that you read about in the anatomy books. But as you can see right there, it is great for your throwers, which is why we love to do them. The last exercise that we are going to do on day 2 is a dumbbell snatch. So we're going to do a 1-arm dumbbell snatch. Weight in the right hand, and then we're going to do the weight in the left hand. What you'll see here is just sort of like the push press on day 1. We're going to explode with the legs. The legs will transfer weight or transfer power into the dumbbell, and then Anise is pulling with the elbow. So the elbow is really high, and essentially the dumbbell just follows right through. So we're going to do some on the right, and then we're going to dip and explode. Down, down, dip and explode, down, down. Very good. All right, guys, that takes care of days 1 and 2 for our in-season spring training. This is week 4. Hopefully your athletes are doing great and their meets are starting up. Remember, this is scheduled to get us to peak for the end of the season, right around the end of May, beginning of June. If you have any questions, please make sure to go to the Facebook page and ask away. Talk to you soon.